Και πάμε να παίξουμε με Timberwolves. Εδώ είμαστε και πάλι, my career.
Up next, the Celtics taking on.
Πάμε.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Kristaps Porzingis is out there at Williams. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent.
And, you know, a lot of times that means the aspect of this game.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. That one off the back iron and out. Edwards against Brown. MP up top. And Gobert with the rebound.
For their first win. They're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Towns plays it up and banks it in.
Charm. That's a big basket there.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Porzingis finds MP from downtown. They get it back.
Just such a more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now MP, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP. Edwards with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics.
And, you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
So the
and knock him down with confidence.
Well, efficiency.
What can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall height, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
You know, Greg, many in Boston question the wisdom of the smart Porzingis trade. What'd you think of the move?
I mean, I think given age and injuries in their front court, the trade makes sense, right? Also, they got some draft capital, but the ultimate test of this trade will be in the ring is the thing.
On the floor for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Then it's MP. Then it's Williams. And it's Benton in at the 2.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Conley. Still scoreless.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
MP against Conley. Down low. Tatum slips by the contact.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some.
Jacks up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Stolen by Reed. Outside Edwards. Feeds to Towns. Over MP. That's in, and the Celtic lead is spread down to just 4 points in the bucket from Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Brown outside. Shoots over McDaniel. Here's Porzingis. Basket counts. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Reed. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Shots good by Banton.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 3. Time now for the...
Γενικά, για ρούκι, με 60 overall, 5 πόντι, 1 assist.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can be a blank canvas to try new things.
Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels at the 3, the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And let's go to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline report.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing without you.
And here is MP. Shoots a 3. Traps in the tray. MP's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
On the court for the Celtics. Then on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Boston?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
And here's MP for 3. Milton grabs the board. And the foul called on MP. Second foul of the game. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota.
And for the Wolves, Mike Conley.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Up top, Gobert. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Milton. Deflects off the backboard.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to MP. Lets it go with three. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got his fourth rebound in this one. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the Buckets from allowing only 3 points. Time now for an injury report. For an update on Karl Anthony Towns' injury, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer of the Timberwolves gave us some information. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. The team was just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up.
And that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Tatum, that's for two. Off target on the outside leaner.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the leaner's probably not the best option on that shot.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
MP outside. Pass to Williams. The three from Tatum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Substitution on court.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Taken away by Williams. Conley against MP. Brown kicks to MP. Tries a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
MP passes to Porzingis.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. McDaniels, he's checked in for Gobert. And Anthony Edwards sub in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Rudy Gobert.
Give him a hand, fans. You're a pop.
Conley scanning the floor. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
27 at the line for 2.
So he comes up empty at the line. Conley dishes to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W.
Και συνέχεια για το My Career. Είμαστε στο 5-2 ρεκόρ. 5 νίκες, 2 ήττες. Φυσικά ανεβαίνει λίγο χαρακτήρας. Βέβαια παίζουμε με Brooklyn Nets. Είναι 4-3.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced.
Ξεκινάει το παιχνίδι. Τι ωραίο παιδί έχω γίνει.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Porzingis is out there with Rob Williams. And it's MP in at point. Well, Richard, you played for 8 different teams, so early on, what's it like to a new club, new players, new chemistry, new everything?
Man, that is a lot. But look, at the end of the day, the one thing that you learn is that it's just the basketball. And the faster you can figure out your teammates in the system, the more success you and your team will have.
Here's Boston now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The toughness of Williams, especially when he's near the rim.
Here's Dinwiddie, and they pick up 2.
This guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team, very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Richard, they had grand plans to just
build their way back.
MP outside. The shot's good.
Και πήγαμε στο layup. Εύκολα και απλά.
Also love swinging the ball to open teammates.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
A nice shot by Tatum.
With his upper body strength, Tatum can
by Brooklyn.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
The 3 from MP. Second chance shot, and Williams brings it in. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Thomas. Passes it to Claxton. And the Nets miss again.
2 minutes.
And it's Brown that time and the assist by Tatum.
I like their focus coming in too.
Μας έβγαλε. Είμαστε στο ξεκίνημα της δεύτερης περίοδου.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Γιατί βιάζομαι.
On the court right now.
Ενώ έχω ωραία φάση για σουτ.
They've got Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Walker in at point guard.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
MP looking around. Pass to Porzingis.
Πίσω έδειχνα στον άλλον.
Here's Banton. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Porzingis, and he comes up with the deuce.
Πίσω έδειχνα την μπάλα.
Long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Now here's Simmons. Johnson with it. Great D that time from Tatum.
A good board there, Kevin.
for three.
Έλα ρε.
Simmons pulls it in. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys.
Φύγε μέσα μόλι πλάκα. Κάτσε εκεί πέρα.
Boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way on the court.
Nets trailed by 7. And despite the KD Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand.
Πάμε για το πρώτο μας κλέψιμο, διώξε την μπαλόν.
A destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Woo!
Simmons against MP. Simmons inside. Good defense by MP. Celtics leading by 9. There's Brown with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter. The rebound by the Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of
το παλάκι να προσπίσω.
to be stronger.
Όχι ρε φίλε.
They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Και λογικό να βγούμε έξω. Όχι ρε το μαλάκι. Τι έκανα ρε.
Boston on top, leading by 9.
Κερδίσαμε, βρεθήκαμε να κάνουμε πάλι. Κερδίζουμε, εντάξει.
Have plenty of basketball though left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. MP is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And the second free throw, good. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might help some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
MP outside.
Όχι ρε, λίγο παραπάνω άστο. Στο κέρατος.
That's trailed by 6 and stolen by MP. Pass to Brown, left side Tatum. That's good from Williams on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And the foul called on
Και το πρώτο φάουλ.
That is his first foul of the game. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the
second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Dinwiddie doesn't go that time. Good D by Williams. And here's MP. They'll bring it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead early. Williams finds MP. This one for 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. MP's got 6.
Number 26.
How hard he works, you always want one of those guys on your team.
Feeds it to Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way!
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Illegal screen.
And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Sunday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards. Then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. The Celtics making a switch here. Banton's checked in. On the wing, Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. MP kicks to Brown. Count that one as his 7th make it into scorching 88%. Boston with the ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Simmons is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Thomas, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one spot. With a step back, rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tatum kicks to MP. He tries for 3. Good. Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from
Έλα κέρατο.
Have to hit threes to win games.
Πάλι το έβγαλε έξω.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Tatum passes to MP. Three-pointer. The kick out to Brown. That one a 10 offline to the right, but drops in for 17 points for Jaylen Brown.
Για την λήξη 22 πόντι, μας έχει ψυχράνει εδώ.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Simmons, and Thomas subbed in for O'Neal. Here's Porzingis, cans it from short range. Porzingis has got 19 points.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Pass to Dinwiddie, fires the 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside.
Έλα ρε κέρατο.
Credit the D, they made it really hard.
Από κάτω ήταν ρε παιδιά,
So
δηλαδή.
it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for Boston.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3.
Ας βγάλω μπάρ.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.